Hey everyone, how are you doing? It is me, Trooper SJP. I've got my headphones on, I've got some cranberry, apple, raspberry juice, and I've got you all. Hey everyone. Am I here? Are you seeing me? Let me see. Let's check. It looks like it does. It looks like we're good. So I think. Oh. No, yeah, that makes sense. I see it, Jer. Hey everybody, how are you doing? What is going on with you all? What is new and exciting? It is me, Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. And you're being sung to about Dream Daddies. It is Thursday, and this is the Thursday after my first day of class. And it looks like Wednesdays will be my long days this semester. Mondays will still be long, but, we're looking at, starting at 9 with maybe some class prep before and then ending at 9 in the morning and ending at, 10 at night. So yesterday was a long day, and then I didn't go to bed as early as I should have, and I was doing meetings all today. So it has been a long day, and I'm now here with you all in the Academic Foxhole to play Dream Daddy. It's Rex Manning Day, and my life is feeling pretty fine. How are you? What are you all doing? If you want to know, I've got great students. They're very enthusiastic. I think it will be a great semester in terms of teaching. So that is really good. What else? Oh! Do you know what I have? I have news for you all. You might be interested. I have show and tell. But of course, my show and tell, should I actually go and get it to show you? I will. I'm going to actually show you my show and tell. Hold on a second. Wait a second. I have show and tell. I can't hear you at the moment though. Actually, I can't hear you one way or the other because you're not audioing on me. So, but you know. All right, so I have show and tell. I ordered something in the mail, and it arrived. Let's make myself taller. Great. And it arrived already. I ordered. You don't know what that is. It's okay. That's fine. I will take out. Oop. It's a little glowy. There we go. So this right there is a DVD-ROM with all of the Classic Traveler texts. All the little black books from Classic Traveler. So it's got books 1 through 8, supplements 1 through 13, adventures 0 through 13, double adventures 1 through 6, games 0 through 6, modules 1 through 5, aliens 1 through 8, special supplements 1 through 3, the traveler book, and the Traveler Adventure. So this is everything that was made for Classic Traveler. In case, for no reason, for no particular reason do I have those things. Maybe, I just have them for no. Maybe there's a reason. But, ooh! Drunkly Romantics hosting? What? When did that happen? Drunkly, thank you for hosting. That's amazing. I clearly missed the audio. That makes me super sad. I would have sung exciting songs for Drunkly. What? So I've got all the Traveler stuff, and I feel like I should probably figure out what Traveler 5 is about, just to sort of do the comparison. But also I heard that apparently, rumor has it, that Firefly was based off of Joss Whedon's Traveler campaign that he played in college. Those are the things that I have learned. That is all of my exciting information. So today we're gonna play Dream Daddy, and I might have another surprise, but I'll tell you on Saturday. It totally makes sense, doesn't it, Krellin? I was like, oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And also, if I had to guess, I don't know if Joss Whedon was a DM or a PC, but if a player or a DM, if he were a player, I feel like Mal was his character. Do you know what I mean? Those are my feelings. So we're playing Dream Daddy, and let's go there. So we're playing Dream Daddy, and today is our day to do a second date with Matt. Krellin said we should do it. So my art popularity seems to have inflated overnight. Well, that's because your art's really interesting. Oh, you think he was Wash?
Welcome. You've got dads.
Krellin, about this idea of yours that he was really Wash rather than Mal, I could totally buy it. But then I want to know who Mal was. If Mal was like... Or he was the GM. I don't know. But like, I somehow imagine that he was a player in that game rather than a GM. I don't know why I imagine that, but I just do. For some reason, I feel like... Oh, ooh. That's a good call, Krellin. Okay, I'm gonna say a thing that's gonna be scandalous. It's gonna be scandalous, but work with me. What if Firefly is Joss Whedon's fan fiction for the game that he played in, and he didn't get the things that he wanted to happen in the actual game, so he got them in the TV show? Hey, Barantor, how are you doing? Also, Jer, I like your art, so I am not at all surprised that your art's popularity exploded overnight, and I'm excited. Oh, did you post a link in the foxhole so that we can see it? Because I want to know. Hey, Barantor. Hey. So we are like at 224 followers, and at 250... I know! Jer's art is so awesome. Like, it is so good. I really enjoy it. And I like that it has its own character. One day we'll talk about other kind of art that I'm less excited about. But, you know. I think it's super boss. So we have, we're going to go on a second date with Matt. Krellin said we should go on a second date with Matt. So I think we will. I think that's going to be our thing for today. And we're going to see how it goes. So far, we've had 2 really successful dates with Damien. Like, superb dates with Damien. One, like, date with Matt, and, like, an okay date also with Hugo. But we're going to see if we get a second date. Oh, thank you, Jer. Thank you. It is much appreciated. Was there something that I was thinking about? I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. I don't remember now. Oh, I think I wanted to do something with learned, but then I don't think I did. Oh, so here's the tricky thing about school. I'm an extrovert, so being around students energizes me, yes, I totally agree with you, Krellin. I totally agree. That is where I'm at. So being around my students gives me lots of energy, so like, the night before yesterday, so Tuesday night, I was supposed to go to bed early so I could get up early to go to teach, but then I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about class and like what I would say and what my students would be like and what would happen and would it be good, and so I got no sleep, and I spent all day yesterday pretty amped up because being around the students is sort of, nothing but, I will tell you what though, I bet Jer would do some awesome soup cans. I bet they'd be really cool, and I bet Jer would like put the soup cans in like a post-apocalyptic setting, and it would be really interesting, and I would love it. So don't think I wouldn't love your soup cans, Jer. I would love your soup cans. And like, which soup? Which soup? These are all the questions. Like, what kind of soup would it be? Jer thinks I'm kidding, but I'm still interested in that. So today was mostly meetings rather than anything teaching, just like lots and lots of meetings, which is less exciting than teaching, but it was all right. It was all right. I've got more meetings tomorrow. This has just been like the week of meetings all week. And so after stream, I'm going to do a little prep for my meetings. I've been trying to get my email under control with only some success. And I haven't played the banjo in a bit, so Remind me, folks. I'm gonna have to get on it. I'm gonna get on it. So we're gonna do Matt. We're gonna do Matt. And when I say we're gonna do Matt, I mean we're going to go out on a date with Matt. I don't. You know. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. I like how Barentor. Oh, Barentor! I don't think you saw. I don't think you're here yet. But I got a DVD-ROM with all of the classic Traveler books, in case, just in case I needed the Traveler books for some reason. It's unknown, but just in case. Crumbles post-apocalyptic chicken noodle. It's like $35, right? So Far Future Enterprises, which is the company that took over for in the aftermath of Game Developers Workshop dying, from those ashes rose the phoenix that is Far Future Enterprises. And for $35, you get all of the DVD, all PDFs of all of the classic Traveler stuff. So now I have it in case I needed it for things. Just things, like no one knows. Amanda. Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father, want to give the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff? Amanda, are you going to bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. I love Amanda. She's great. Oh, I know him. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the Coffee Spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Pablo. Hey! You the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night! Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss?
Aww.
This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name's Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
Dad.
Ooh, burn. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child! Ooh, change the subject, defend witch house, reappropriate lines from Taken. I know, she's got all the sass. So, do I change the subject, defend witch house, or reappropriate lines from Taken? What do I do? Chat, what do I do here? What do I do? Well, I believe we're hearing calls for Neeson. Liam Neeson. Oh. Barentor, I need to tell you something. There's either two answers to what you just said about Final Fantasy VII. One thing to say is you are old. And I feel like that might be the appropriate response to you feeling old about Final Fantasy VII being 20 years old. But if you're old, and I'm like just a scooch older than you, that would make me old. And I just feel like none of us are old today. So maybe what I will say instead is like 20 years, that was hardly any time. We're still young and hip. Woo! And maybe people will believe it, but then Krellin will tell us that we're old. I don't know who you are, but I will find you. So we can like be, denial is more than just a river in Egypt. I'm just noting it. We could maybe, the fact that Barentor laughed out loud at young and hip makes me think that maybe we are neither young nor hip. So sad. So sad. I think we're going to change the subject because I think if we get super overprotective, our 18-year-old daughter will get irritated with us. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, man. Today's my first day. Matt's still training me. I feel like he's like for some reason, Pablo in my mind talks like a dead-end kid, you know, from like the 30s. I don't know why. Matt. Hey, it's Stat Girl 42. Welcome in. It's good to see you here. It's Stat Girl. Ta-da! That's all. Rex.
Huh.
Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. You're back in black. Now I want to play the music. I'm old, so you guys are old. Krellin, maybe you're not old. Maybe you too are young and hip. Like the young and the hip. I'm just saying that maybe Krellin, you also aren't old. Because I feel like old is the new young, and so therefore we're now young and it's the old school Renaissance. we might have young hips after slipping in the shower. Cher, why are you so awesome? I feel like he somehow managed to speak in that font, and I really want to know what that sounds like. Me too. Oh, Krellin, old soul Krellin. People have said that about me as well. Yeah. I wonder if it was like, so are we hip and young? That's how kids say. That's right. We're young and hip. That's how the young kids say it, right? The kids these days, they're the young and the hip. I love Krellin's grump. It makes me so happy. I sort of can't handle it. It's so good. So it's Stat Girl. Right now we're going to go out on a date with Matt, our second date, I think, and we're going to see how that goes to sort of give it a good, the good college try. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first.
Okay.
All right, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? Oh, Matcher Bay. Nice. A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. So, it's Stat Girl. We've been on 2 dates with Damien, and they've gone really, really well. We've gone on 1 date with Matt, which didn't go as well because, like, I failed that. I mean, it was good other than the fact that the minigame and I turns out not to have been friends. The guy died so fast, so desperately, so tragically. It was embarrassing. But now we're going to go on a second date, and maybe it will be excellent. I'm young and beat and totally not forging money. Cher, also other people who may care, I love that song by the B-52s, Legal Tender, which is all about them being counterfeiters. It's a great song, and I love it. It's really good. I hope it will go well, too, at Stat Girl. Like, I'm hoping. Also, that song by B-52s is so good. Side note about randomness. You know how one of the things I really want to do is GM a World War II French resistance campaign? It's a thing that I've wanted to do ever since, like, 1980 something or other. And I thought it wouldn't be so great to be able to play great sort of like cabaret and jazz music when they get, and I was like, oh, all of that is still under copyright, so I couldn't play it. And that makes me sad because it was so good. You know, it's like 30, I don't know, late 30s, and you walk into the smoky cafe in Paris, and I play some Edith Piaf, and then I get arrested for playing music on Twitch stream that I'm not allowed to play. A classic. And you? Oh, Americano football, decaf for cutie, Father John Misto. Like, okay, look, we have to do decaf for cutie, right? I mean, decaf for cutie? That's amazing. Right? Yeah. Come on. We're doing it because that one's amazing. Right? Yes, Krellin knows. Do it! A decaf for cutie, please. Don't want too much caffeine. I'm sure. Maybe. The problem is that... So, Jer, here's the problem with recordings. Because of a combination of Disney and the fact that recordings did not fall under the national copyright reform from the 1970s, basically, if it was recorded anytime after 1923, it is not actually in fair use. Yeah. And that's super irritating. There was a big deal where there was this woman who was an animator, and she made this animated film called Sita Sings the Blues, and she designed it to work with a bunch of music by Annette Hanshaw, who was a flapper blues singer from the 20s. But even though Annette Hanshaw's dead, and a lot of the songs themselves are no longer in the public, are now in the public domain, the recordings are not in the public domain. And even though the company that originally put them out no longer exists, they have been bought by people who were bought by people who are bought by people. And the people said, like, basically, if you want to use these songs, you have to pay us like hundreds of $1,000s. She's like some kind of like independent animator, and she couldn't afford it. So I think she was able to get like a temporary permission to like run the film in some film festivals, but basically that was about it. Yes, Jared, unless the author specifically made it fair use, yes. Sadly, that was not the aesthetic of 1940s, the music scene. It makes me so sad. Yeah, I'm sad about that because, I don't even want to think about this right now. Ooh, just know this is my life because I write on popular music, and so then I want to use musical examples, and people just, it's the worst. Decaf sounds like you're settling. I have a very early bedtime that I just can't miss. Oh, Barentor, I'm totally, like, it's just... And the thing, of course, is that the people who made the work are dead and have been dead for a long time, but, you know, whatever. Also play 1920s bottle... No one will know the difference. I would know the difference, Jer. I would know the difference. And also, you have to play 19 teens music, because if it's before, it has to be before 23. And if we're going to do it before 1923, we're looking at like May Irwin and like, I mean, it's just not the same. And, oh, what? No, it's that girl. We have a caps limit. Like, I think you can do cap up to like 25, but like not more than 25. You know, Nightbot is like tricky about that. I need to tell you all something. This is really important. I cannot even continue on with this game until I tell you about a thing that makes me super sad. And it makes me crazy. So whenever they do movies set in the 20s, but my children's children, and my children's children need to profit off that one thing that took me like 2 days to do back in 1942. But even worse, it's not even your children, it's like Sony, BMG. They're the ones who end up profiting off it because they bought your stuff and you don't have anything, right? The artist gets to make nothing, and Sony, BMG makes everything. They don't even know what's going on. It's the worst. Ooh, nice. It's that girl. You're now a mod. Not a mod. You're now a regular, and now Nightbot will leave you alone. We'll stop harassing you. So I have to tell you this thing that really bugs me. So whenever they make movies set in the 20s, and you see the trailers for them, like the film trailers, the song they put in the film trailer is always Sing, Sing, Sing by Benny Goodman, and that is not from the 20s. Music in the 20s did not sound like that. That is not the 20s. Not the 20s. The 20s was not big band music. Not the 20s. It makes me super crazy. And one time when I was in Los Angeles, I got an email from some film person who was looking for music for a film that was set in the 1920s. A film, and the person's like, yeah, you know, we're looking for someone who could, like, you know, we want to get music from the 1920s that would be sort of period appropriate, and we want it to sound like Sing, Sing, Sing. And I emailed back and I was like, that's not going to happen. Like, you're not going to get any music that sounds like Sing, Sing, Sing in the 1920s for many, many reasons. One, that was not what music sounded like back then. But two, there are no recordings that are going to sound like that because before like the mid-20s, they were still recording acoustically, not electrically, which meant that they couldn't really have big drum sounds because it would cause the needle to skip off the cylinder or the or the disc, and then it would ruin it, right? So you just couldn't do that. So you're just not going to get that. Maybe some wood blocks, some tuba, right? But you're just not going to get that sound. But you know, they don't care. They say they want historical accuracy, but they just want sing, sing, sing. Oh, and it drives me crazy. There's your musicologist rant for the day. That's it. That's it. I'm a secret demon killer spy. Remember, I will protect you all with my demon life. Nice. Yeah, I should. Yeah, right. Because the tunes themselves are often in the public domain. It's just that the recordings are not. Just have to go and get. But sometimes you want Edith Piaf or Josephine Baker or something awesome like that. I don't even want to think about it. This is the hardness of my life. Like, this is how my life is difficult. I just wish that it was fair use to play songs as background music in stringed RPGs. Ooh! I said, let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. First letter of the name, you treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F very plain, and a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Tommy, bobame, banana, fana, fofami, fee, fi, momami. Tommy Christmas! Thank you for subscribing. That was amazing, and I hope you enjoyed your name game. I'm so excited you are now officially a graduate corporal. Welcome in as your newly promoted rank in the academic foxhole. Woo! That is so exciting. Yeah. Tommy, I will sing the name game for you. I will always sing the name game for you. That is amazing. So exciting. Also, thanks. That's what we try for. That is what the academic foxhole is about. It's just excuses for me to sing songs in like 20 to 30 second clips, so I think we're fine for copyright. That is my life. I hope you didn't mind I did Tommy rather than Tommy Christmas, because I feel like Christmas is your last name. In my mind, your name is Tommy, first name, Christmas, last name, as opposed to Tommy Christmas, first name. That's my... I know, and then it gets mute. Oh, right, but that would be the worst, right? Because then people want to see it on the archive, and then all sorts of parts of the thing gets muted, and then they can't hear what's going on. I suppose you could do it for. There might be ways to sort of have it as like openings and closings, so that there's no talking over it, and so that if it gets muted, then you won't miss anything from the game itself. I'll think about it. I'll think about that. Oh, the sound of settling is a Death Cab for Cutie song, which was the band this was a pun off of. So when I said it sounded like you were settling, I'm gonna stop talking now. Coming right up! Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
Yeah, sounds great.
Huh, remixes get through the system. Interesting. Thank you, Tommy Christmas. I'm glad. I did not want to disrespect your identity as a Tommy Christmas. So that was fine. Tommy Christmas, Bo, Bommy Christmas, Banana Fenofo, Fami Christmas, Fee-Fi, Mo, Mommy Christmas, Tommy Christmas. That's what your mama named me. Oh, you're gonna go cook. All right, good. Have something delicious, and then tell us about it so that we're jealous. Barontor, you must make us jealous with your deliciousness of food when you get back. I'm gonna say thank you, Trooper SJP, for putting in my thought of doing Seduce Me. I got so happy. Oh, good. Oh, no, I'm totally gonna do that because we will have the time to do it. We will do Seduce Me. We will do it. We can do it next, actually. Like after we finish this one, we can sort of put in Seduce Me, and then probably do something a little bit longer, maybe. It's good. I have heard a rumor that Ice Bunny has joined us. Hello, Ice Bunny. Welcome in. Woo! So excited. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. My pleasure. I mean, if you recommend it, then I want to know what's going to happen, and then we'll have everybody make choices, and I'm happy for choice-based excitement. And then I think we should play Simple Plains. You just did all the salmon and mussels. Ooh, salmon and mussels. That sounds. I love salmon. Salmon's delish. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey.
Hell yes.
Hey.
I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple of hours and was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Hey, Ice Bunny! Absolutely.
Oh.
Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in a laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. I feel like Ice Bunny made it. Looks like you made... You don't... Alright, there was a TV show and it was old, so only old people will remember it, and maybe even not them. Because Ice Bunny just said, I made it. Hey, made it, right? Oh, go walk your dog and then come back. But remember that show, Kids Incorporated? Right? Looks like we made it, but Kids Incorporated. Nobody remembers. It's just, it wasn't good. Like, I'm not saying it was a good show. It was like a afternoon show for kids, Kids Incorporated. Kids Incorporated, Kids. You don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Nobody needs to know. It was just a show. Last time we hung out, thank you, Krellin. See, Krellin has always got my back on sort of like obscure old things from the television, and it is much appreciated. Ah, yes. It was like a variety show on after school. Exactly, right? It was like sort of a variety. Like, I think it sort of maybe had a plot. Like, I think it was a show that had a plot, but then they would also bust out into music all the time, randomly. And it was an after school show. Like, you'd get it like... Yes, that's what it was. It was a show about a kids group act. So it was a regular show, but then they would sing. But they would sing, it was all like, oh, but we're on tour. And it was on like at 3 in the afternoon, maybe, like that kind of after school time. I saw Eastern European Fair. Disney? Really? I thought it was on regular channels, because I don't know if I had cable back then. I thought it was like just like on, or maybe it was on like UHF? Ooh. Last time I hung out, he told me they had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. And that's a good sign. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Hey.
Have you been here? Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Rex, where's all of your ska punk? Rex.
Oh.
Rex. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? It was syndicated for the first 2 years, then continued on the Disney Channel for another... Oh, wow! Oh! Okay, so when I watched it, it was in the syndicated time period before it went to the Disney Channel. And I didn't even realize that it went to the Disney Channel. I love that the academic foxhole tells us really exciting things, and we learn. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I added more things to learn. Just,
Oh.
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but I really think it's just nice to collect records.
Yeah, sounds great.
It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. Yes! Fergie was on it! That's exactly right, Tommy Christmas. I remember that was where young Fergie was on, right? Yes! Also, Krellin knows that I'm a nerd, and I feel like nobody knew that until Krellin said it out loud. And now everyone knows about my nerdness. Or actually, everyone knew. That's right, Fergie was on it. I don't know if anybody else important was on that show, but Fergie was on it. Was that... Hey, was it... Okay, do you remember, was this... Wait. There was a TV show that was on after school, and Saved by the Krell. Oh, Tommy Christmas. That's a good one. There was a show, and I think it was, I actually don't think it was Kids Incorporated, the one I'm thinking about. It was one that was, that had Gary Gnu. This was like live action, but there were also some puppets in there, and Gary Gnu would tell you the GNUs. And I think maybe there was like a hot air balloon, or the song was about a hot air balloon. Does anyone remember this show? It was an after-school show with Gary Gnu, which was... Oh, and there was a speed reader. There was a guy he'd be wearing like a sports gear, and he was like the speed reader. Does anyone maybe see that? I don't know. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. The Great Space Coaster! Yes, Krellin! It's the Great Space Coaster! Get on board the Great Space Coaster! Yes. Up and away. Right, yes. Thank you, Krellin. It was the Great Space Coaster. Oh, Baron Tor. I don't know how many of you have seen Baron Tor's sort of like exciting opening credits for his retro talk show. There's like small wonder clips in there. There are so many 80s clips that just warms my heart. Just warms my heart. True facts. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so we would record our favorite songs, which I totally did so many times.
Hey!
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Hey!
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey!
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Oh. It's that girl, you're back. I just realized right now how my dream in real life is to marry an incubus, aka Sam from Seduce Me. Okay, I'm done now. Not really. He's my boy. You know. That's fair. I hate life. My $250 car repair Ooh, theater nerd, that's terrible. You know, Ice Bunny, I don't think it's actually a bad thing it never made it to Europe. Also, it was the 80s when things were not as globalized, so a lot of things didn't make it to different spaces. Also, theater nerd, I'm really sorry, do you have the ability to put that on a credit card so that you can pay it off over time? Are you gonna be okay, theater nerd? Because that's no bueno. That's no... What happened to your car anyway? Oh. Everyone says purple for our milkshake. And I think that's fair. I think that purple's a little punk rock.
Oh.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Yeah, right? So, like, I think there was a time when, before the Disney Channel, right? I think there was a lot of homebrew and locally produced television, especially kid shows, but also, of course, the news, of course, kid shows, sort of talk shows, a lot of locally produced things, and then we have nationalized and globalized lots of stuff. Oh, what is the candle scent? All right, what candle scent I would be if I could be one candle scent? Well, not me, Rex Manning. Daffodil Mountain Spring, Camouflage Summer Breeze, Spring Creek Fireball, or Power Violence Cherry Blossom. Oh. Daffodil Mountain Spring doesn't really seem like our ska punk dude. I feel like Power Violence Cherry Blossom is the most punk. You really want to be a singer and a voice actor and the third one. The third one of what? So, I feel like Power Violence Cherry Blossom sounds like a punk name, so I think we should do that.
Hey.
What's your favorite ambient sound? Ooh, rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambiance, howls of the bone chorus. So, I don't think bowling alley is Rex Manning. Let's take that one off the table. Howls of the bone chorus. I don't know. Rain, Star Trek. Yeah. I do think, considering his level of nerditude, I think probably Star Trek bridge ambiance is probably the case there. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard, inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. That's not easy. Rex Manning's dream vacation. Not inside an active volcano. My backyard. I feel like Rex Manning might say that. He's a little sad sometime. I think we're gonna have to go with my backyard because he's such a homebody. That's what we'll have to do. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Ooh. Being from Minnesota, no one understood my Lake Wobegon jokes for a long time. Oh, Baltics does have cheap beer. That is fair. I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. Everyone finding out I'm not cool, that I think is actually what he would say. Right? I think that would, like, everyone finding out I'm not cool is, I think, what he would say. So the question is, which one of these answers more embodies everyone finding out I'm not cool? The second one, oh, it's that girl, you deserve happiness. I don't know what getting it means, but I feel like you deserve happiness. Although, say number one, I fear that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. Do you think that Rex feels that way? That's the question. Do you think that Rex worries that people are only nice to him only because they want something from him? Considering how he interacts with Amanda, he doesn't seem that cynical. I mean... This is hard. Do the last one, saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food? Okay, you know what? I think the last one also, I'm going to go with Krellin and Stat Girl on this one, only because saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food ends up being like revealing one's lack of coolness, right? So I think we can... Yeah, yes, see, Krellin knows. Krellin knows. Matt thinks for a moment.
Huh?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Hey.
Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Smokey Rolls Down Thunder Canyon by Devendra Banhart. Yeah, people ain't gonna laugh at you. Sounds like what you need is some Devendra Banhart. Actually, I think everyone needs a little bit of Devendra Banhart in their lives. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh, it's We are young. No one can tell us we're wrong. Heartache to heartache. My house, so come on. Come on to my house, so come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the host. It's that girl. Thank you for the host. That's amazing. I appreciate it very, very much. Also, an excuse. Anyway, this is Pat Benatar in the background, just for the record.
Hey!
You're gonna have a great time with it, I promise. Matt and I are bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Candy's really good. See, just come to my house and I will give you candy. And that's not at all creepy. It's a totally creepy song. But that's why I love it. Also, candy is really good. So, I'm tempted. The cashier. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Oh!
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight.
Hey.
The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. It's a Halloween song. Who's the nerd? Not all gonna kidnap me, not at all. Right? I'm just saying. I'm sure it's just a Halloween song and there's no kidnapping. That's all. It's fine. Just come on to my house and I'm gonna give you candy. Like, I don't know. She knows you're not cool.
Hey.
That nerd is my buddy Rex. Rex, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Kill her now. She knows too much. I think I want to play a Vampire the Masquerade game again. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Hey, yeah.
You know it. Are the Third Wave's gonna do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on.
Hey.
Yeah, dude, we do it every night, every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes.
Hey.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Oh.
Will Vacant Veil be playing? I feel like you have to say Vacant Veil with a bit more
Hey.
gusto. If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all of those weird little musical memories? Well, how do you mean? I know! So smooth, yet so shy! I know! Speaking of candy, you should fill your drawer in your desk with candy and emergency fruits. Oh, actually, I should probably get a bowl of food. I should get food type things for my office because I do not eat enough during the school year. On my big heavy school days, I never eat enough. I thought it was V Delta Deltant Veil. How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. The song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when we listened to it. Woo! Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Hey, Grinny, welcome in. If you don't know, the video clip that I'm pointing over here because that's where I see the video. It's not where you see it. You see it probably over there. There. But that clip that you're seeing, the woman going like this, that's Gloria Swanson as Norma Desmond at the very end of Sunset Boulevard being creepy, saying like I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille, right? Because I'm a nerd. We give you the best candy, Grinny Weasley. Come in and you get all of the best candy. All of the best candy. The most beautiful candy. Hi, friend Grinny. How are you? And I hope you know the best candy is in the academic foxhole, and it's not at all creepy. It's just the best candy, right? That's all. That's all. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. Ooh, you've slept... Oh, I wish I have slept 95% of the day. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of heavy sleep until Sunday. Although, there's no critical role tonight, so maybe I can go to bed somewhat early. I mean, that might be it.
Oh.
All that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, well, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. No, there's no critical role tonight. It looks like... ooh, I do love... Haribo's very good. So apparently Matt got sick from Concrud, or like got sick during Burning Man, and so he's apparently ill, and so they're canceling it, and Marisha's gonna make him soup, I think. So, you know. So no crit roll tonight, sadly. But that means I don't go to bed at 2 in the morning, so that's probably good. Or 3 in the morning. I really love Shield of Tomorrow, but they start at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is like midnight 30 my time, and that's when they start. That is rough. That is rough. Ooh, Jerry, your sciatica's flaring up? I'm so sorry. Oh, Matt's. It's a sciatica. Oh. I didn't even know he had sciatica, and now I know. I hope he'll be okay. I imagine Burning Man can be very physically exhausting. So here's a new thing that we learned. It's a new thing that we learned. Don't wear frilly collared shirt with a vest except during the day. Otherwise, people will assume you're a vampire. This is an important thing that we've learned, and now you know, because knowing is half the battle. That's the new, right?
Hey.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Who makes me soup? I totally hatched the cold my mom passed on my caught, but I do go swimming. I can't wait to tell my teacher. Yeah, you should tell your teacher, I'm sure. Unless your teacher is a vampire, in which case they will then know, and you could be in danger. So, watch out for teacher vampires. Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what these kids days call it? What kids call it these days? I know too much! See, this is the thing. It's Dacro, you know too much and then vampires come after you, which I think is the... No one makes me soup. Also, nobody makes me soup. I can make myself soup, but by make myself soup, I mean I walk down in sickness to the corner store, buy a can of soup, and then heat it up in the refrigerator. Oh, there was something that I wanted to tell you all. Night's Black Agents is a gumshoe... I need to run something in the gumshoe system to see what I think about it. I really need... this is a thing I'm really thinking about. Because, yeah. I'm just saying. It would be, actually. Right? I don't know. I just feel like... I don't know.
Hey.
But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Oh, do we get high and listen to records together? Yeah, why not? Say no to drugs. What do you think? Peeps, I'm laying this on you. I want to know. Smoke pot, listen to records together, or not? Hmm? As punk, yeah, I think that our punk rocker would do it. I think so. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Hey.
Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Oh.
Oh, in an alley. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. It's about to get lit in here! You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? We're going to a dope fam. Oh, definitely knew that. Yes.
Oh.
But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
Wait, what?
Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty green dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure, dressed all in black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman? Surprised, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. What? Drama! The Shadow. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. I love the Shadow. People's thing you need to know about me, I love the Shadow. Also thing to know about me, I don't even know why we're buying it in an alley if I don't know, Grinny. It seems questionable to me. Questionable. Like we could just go to a store. I don't even know. Things I want you to know that if... Oh, it's true, then you feel cool in an alley. That's cool. Because it was legalized last month. Okay, that's fair. Although, you know if they legalize it, like, there are like people, like, all ready to move in real fast. That's true. Sometimes it is legal to use but not buy. That's fair. Like, you can grow it and use it, but you cannot buy it or sell it. It's fair. I wanted to tell you that when it comes to superhero RPGs, I've always been more drawn towards sort of pulpy hero things like the Shadow rather than big four color things like Superman and Wolverine. I know, but things are weird. It's like... No, there are weird things. We have weird laws. Also, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Who sent you?
Huh?
We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. I don't want to live with there anymore. Actually, weed is legal. Prove you're cool. Oh my gosh. Prove you're cool. Isn't this our fear? Isn't this like the deep existential crisis of Rex Manning's life? Trying to prove that he's cool? Oh. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Okay. Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction. I'm bare, man. So beat down. Why are you so mad, bro? You must be mad. This is a world I don't want to live anymore. Alright, so here's, mad. So, I feel like maybe, you must be mad. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I think the proper answer is what you were all saying, mutually assured destruction. Like, I think that is the answer to go with. No, I see it. It's the answer, right? Mad. Mutually assured destruction. Mad. M-A-D. Mad. I got it. But here's the thing. I know that's the right answer. Mad. Being mad. With a mutually assured destruction. But I feel like if you pick number one, he's going to take off his shirt and it'll be super awkward and embarrassing. And that would be hilarious. But I think you're right about the mutually assured destruction. Right? Yes. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright, how How much do you want? One. One what?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
hey.
He means weed, Lucian. I know, no eggplants. I don't know if we, like, took off our shirt in a dramatic way, would have got eggplants. Yeah, but how much? One? We're so cool. Oh my god. Look, here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. One weed, please. Could I have one weed, please? How many weeds would you like? I would like one weed, please. One weed, please. It's so hilarious. No eggplants. Ooh! Levi, you missed it. We did the learned, and it was a learned that we got from you. We learned it from watching you, Levi. We learned it from watching you. It was a learned from you. Like, I know, I feel like it was the perfect time for a pipe. It was the perfect time for a pipe. So we're trying to buy weed in the game, and ooh, thank you, Grinny Weasley. Thank you. Grinny Weasley knows how to do things. You should. And so we're trying to buy the weed, and Lucian wants to know how much weed, and we're like, one, because we don't actually understand units of measurement for weeds, or weeds are units of measurement. That is my. It's that girl. I really wish that I could psychically place videos on the screen for you to look at. Like, I wish I could just place the That Girl theme song. Oh, maybe I have to find it and find a way to put it on. I've got to figure out how to do these things. There's got to be ways to have you see exciting things from the 60s. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree. Because I just want you to see the That Girl theme song. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off the public property before we smoke this.
Hey,
Great idea. Oh! Krellin! Why are you so cool? Thank you, Krellin. Krellin is a wizard. Get your dimes. Yeah. So there, for you, we've got the That Girl theme song. You should all go and watch it and appreciate the That Girl, because it's That Girl. A great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Oh, we're going back to his place. Ooh. Matt and I walk to a cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmencita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Marlo Thomas, yes, Krellin. Marlo Thomas as Mary Tyler Moore. That is exactly what that show was about. That was except that, like, ditzier or oddly, yes, just pounds were there. That girl's main character, no, she totally is. Marlo Thomas is super pretty, and it was always so funny because it always finds some sort of random reason for somebody to say that girl. And my favorite one that I remember was she was working, because she also was, I think she wanted to be an actor, so she always had like random jobs that did not last very long. And in one episode, she starts off, I think, as a bank teller, maybe, and then bank robbers break into the bank, and there's shenanigans, bank robbers, and they're like, we need a hostage. Who are going to get to be a hostage? And they're like, that girl. And she looks, and then it says that girl, and that really peppy song shows up, and we're talking about like a bank hostage. So that always tickled me as being so absurdly surreal that I had to laugh. So that's the one.
Hey.
Awesome. Let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. That girl was super hilarious. That was a hilarious show. Thank you, Krellin. I appreciate that. Oh, Krellin, I wanted to say something, and I think I just forgot what I wanted to say to you. You said something on the Discord. by the way, everyone, we have a Discord, and you should go there and join it if you have not already, because it is awesome, and it is full of awesome people saying awesome and smart things all of the time. And, ooh, so it's that girl. You are that girl. I do wonder what would happen if I said no to drugs. That's a really good question, because there's a whole thing going on. I don't know what would happen. Yes, report for duty. So, on the Discord, Krellin said something that I just wanted to... I said... There was like a bunch of really smart comments, and I said, obviously, smart things. But this was one thing I just wanted to sort of say a bit more specifically, because it was smart and really interesting and super spot on. So, we were talking about that most of the streamed RPGs nowadays sort of trend towards the narrativist end of things, and really sort of downplay the sort of the gamist or the game side or simulationist other things. It's like very... Right, so we're in a narrativist space, and we're thinking, like, what are the examples? I'd mentioned The Gauntlet as being a show that presented itself as gamist initially, and Krellin pointed out, and this is so true, it's like, yeah, they started that way, but they went real narrativist really fast. And I was just listening to an interview with the head, it was probably GM Tips, and it just was, like, right into the narrativist track that, like, doing things like... and one of the things that's sort of interesting about, if you think about sort of narrativist and gamist as being these two poles in the RPG world, simulationist is like sort of sitting there as like a redheaded stepchild. And one of the ways that you see it is that they try to really downplay game mechanics so that you can be a player and not even know what they are and totally be fine and have all of that sort of be sort of hidden, which, you know, they're doing it. Granny Weasley, quick on the draw. Pew, pew. Fastest finger guns in the West. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection!
Hey.
I've been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. I understand that one, when your parents hold on to things for you because you joined the army at 18, and then, like, you're no longer 18, and they're still holding on to stuff, and they're like, hey, get your stuff. And you're like, but I'm moving. Randomly, for example. Matt sits down next to me, and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. We lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. I'm gonna imagine lots of happy emotion. It's that girl. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house.
Hey.
If you say so.
What?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Parents could be... Oh. I know. I never was too good at this.
Hey.
Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Smoke that dope, boy. Right now we're going to have the drugs with Matt. We have bought the marijuana. We bought one weed, and we are we're going to smoke it. So they were all super awkward. My grandparents threw out my dad's comics when he got drafted. Oh, that is the worst, Levi. Oh, they're still called joints. One of my friends in middle school, her mother decided that RPGs and comic books were all of the devil, and while my friend was out at school, burned all of her comics and all of her RPG books in the fireplace. And she had the entire run of ElfQuest. She had the very first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the whole run of that sort of indie comic. She had all this stuff, and like it was all burned. Yeah, and we are getting zen at Matt's house. Like, I will say this one thing. My mother is a nerd, was a nerd, she's no longer alive. My father, also no longer alive, collected baseball cards, and so my parents at least understood that these things were not to be just thrown out. So I appreciate that very much. Yeah, Levi! Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Levi, I'm gonna just, if you don't mind, get my phone going so I can take notes on my phone. Because I feel like that is a thing that we've just learned. Here we go. I'm gonna put it down. Okay, they're the devil, but she's the one setting fires, question mark. Who sets stuff to fire? Who sets fire to stuff, question mark. The devil. Levi. Boom. This spelled all wrongly, but I think we need to know. That's Levi's dropping the wisdom. Also, Matt is actually kind of lame. Like, awkward as hell and shit. Totally need that rad dad, mugger dad, and have a fun date. What? Whatever. I'd have to make a different playthrough. Right? Levi knows. Who sets things on fire? The devil. This is what we've learned. So let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway. Okay, smoke some of that gateway drug. That's what we have to say, because that is hilarious. My mom was not really a nerd, but she kept her Lego and Barbie, making her the cooler granny now. See? That's good. Also, like, just don't throw away your kids' stuff. Wait, what? Uh-oh. There's gonna be a fight between Grinny and its stat girl about Matt, and also Rad Bad Dad Mugger Dad Bad. Mad Bad Mugger Dad. Maybe, Grinny, maybe you are the devil. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe you are a clone of the devil. Or the devil's a clone of you. These are all possibilities. I don't know if that's what people call it. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked? I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Grinny, okay, so, Grinny, there's that song. You know that song? Pot drugs. I know. They're pretty amazing. You know that song, I'm Every Woman? I feel like, Grinny, you could just say, I'm every lots of things, and that would be your song. Satan, when did you take a phone? I know, right? No, he's so square. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? What? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh, God.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey.
Yeah, this is oregano. You have to kill somebody who sold us oregano. What? I'm everything. It's all in me. Everything you want now, Granny. You do it naturally. Yeah, of course it's oregano. And also Grinny is everything, which I love. I sniff the air. Yep. That would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
Hey.
Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. Goth kids. I thought goth kids sold clove cigarettes. Like, I don't even know. I'm going to allow that. Well, we know where he lives. Get your bat and we're hunting kneecaps. Our lives, my friend. Our lives. Well, you know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I know Automod. Like, what's up with that? I've got to figure it out. I've got to figure out what this whole deal is with Automod. There's something I don't want Jer to ever say about me, to me. Okay. Shh. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting kneecaps. Oh, hey, I didn't tell you all. But here's the thing. We have a giveaway for today. Right? Boss, when's my next mission? I already finished the job before boss. So who's next, Satan? So we have a giveaway for today. We're going to do a giveaway, and that giveaway is going to be Wuppo. We haven't done Wuppo yet. And I want to... Come here. Wuppo. Where are you? Where did I put that? So we have we have a giveaway for today, and that giveaway is a game called Whoppo, which I'm sure is like great. I haven't looked at it since like a bazillion. Automod is the Exorcist. That makes everything make sense. So now I know. But so I want to do the giveaway. Could it be Satan? Krellin, church lady realness right there. That's some church lady realness. We're gonna do the giveaway for Whoppo, and it is a game that is PC only, so I cannot play it. And I have the Steam link for it, and I'm going to give it to you. And then next week we'll be doing my boss would never Whoppo. That's it. And then starting next week, I can give away the games from this month's Humble Bundle that I cannot use. I will say though that so far I've not, like, even though I can only play like usually like 3 or 4 of the 9, it's still a good value, and then I get to give away games to the Academic Foxhole, which I love to do. So I'm gonna do that. I feel like everybody's been talking, so I feel like I can pick a winner right now at this moment, and the winner who is going to get Whoppo, the game, the legend, the myth, is Grinny Weasley! But Grinny Weasley is gonna get Whoppo. Yay, Grinny Weasley! Grinny... Grinny Weasley, I am going to send you a message, a whisper, with, with the link to Whoppo! And let me know that you got it, and then I will be happy. Grinny, see, this is what happens. Grinny Weasley, who's everything, comes here, and then she gets, did you really? Whoppo! Krellin, I'm gonna get you another game. It's gonna happen. Whoppo! I don't know why when I say it that way, but I do. I just feel like, yeah, I just don't know if you can say Whoppo in a dignified way, even with a pipe. Whoppo! So I'm sort of excited by the ridiculousness of Whoppo. That is all. You did what now? What? Who? What? I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the 2. Oh, check your whispers. Oh, Whoppo. Oh, so what kind of, like, you could do like old boffin British accent, like, oh, I say, what, Whoppo, I say Whoppo. Do you, back in the days of the Empire, we had, ooh, what do we say, we had lots of Whoppo, I say. Did you, back in the war, we had Whoppo 3 times a day. Whoppo. That would be my old, dignified Whoppo British accent for you all. I don't know if you do this. What? Whoppo? What should I say? Whoppo and what not? Yes, what? Whoppo? What? Who's that?
Hey.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness, the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. And don't forget the copa. And now you need to grumble cough. Grumble cough. Don't forget the Copacabana. The Copacabana. Music and passion at the Copa. I know he needed the pot to hang out in this place, right? I know. Will you two in a band together?
Oh, man.
Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. Hey, harumph! Harumph. Harumph is such a good word. No, the tea. A cuppa. Oh, I say. What? Oh, need some, like, Darjeeling tea, then what? What? Darjeeling? Some Whoopo, I say. Harumph. Okay, so here's what happens. Here's my fantasy. Are you ready? I just made up this fantasy right now, so it's not a long-standing fantasy. It's what I've had for like 14 seconds. I want to be in an RPG with Lauren where she's Maris, the tea woman, and I'm like the old British dude who's like, what? Hey, what? I say what? And I have a monocle. That would be, wouldn't that be amazing? And we'd just be PCs and we'd be ridiculous. And that would be, amazing. that's all. I'm just Maris over there, and then like something like that. I just think it would be excellent. I don't know how everyone else would feel about that, but I would laugh. Oh, and then Drunkley's got to be the GM. So Drunkley's the GM, and then Lauren's playing Maris, and I'm playing like my old Boffin fellow, and I don't even know what else happens, but I feel like that's all really we need. That's it. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Right? Drunkley as GM. That's what I'm saying. Drunkley as GM, Lauren as Maris, myself as... Oh, wait. No. Okay, wait. Okay, so Lauren would play Maris. I'd play like, oh, I say, what? Oh, Colonel... Reginald Piffington, and then I'm Krellin. Side note, I'll tell you something about that in a second. And then maybe Tony would do his British accent, and then Claudia could do her French accent, and that's the campaign. Like I don't even know what else we're doing. We're exploring. I don't know, but that's it. Krellin, you just gave a cadence, and I'm giving a paper at a conference in November on marching cadences. So that's not that particular one, even though I love that cadence. But I'm not doing that particular one, but... I don't want to be no army ranger in some combat there, a stranger. Ooh! Oh! Baron Tor pulling out some burns! I see it. And I would be knighted by the queen. You know what I say? Well, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was. And it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Semper Pride. We'll talk about it. Baron Tor. Rosen and I knew... Baron Tor, did you see that article about hazing at Marine boot camps, sort of leading, like driving people to suicide? It was like there's a big scandal about it that happened. The story broke like last month, maybe? No good. I just feel like the Marine Corps doesn't treat its soldiers very well. That's the thing that I really worry about the most, that I just don't think that the Marine Corps treats their soldiers very well. Yeah, I will see if I can find it. And then I will send it to you. I will post it in the Discord if I can find it. But I just want people to be treated well. I'm sorry, pardon me, that they don't treat the Marines well. Excuse me. I know these things, like, terminology is important. Pardon me. Rose and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So, once you became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down our roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. I don't know, it's that girl. Who's there? To get the punchline from the joke. It's me who? Go away, no one's home. That girl. I'm not going to tell jokes about banjos. I'm not going to do it right now. Since she was a kid, Rose always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. So she died before it opened. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Hey.
I'm out of practice. Now I have to tell banjo jokes? Like, the thing is, the banjo jokes are just, like... So, for example, like, they also sometimes double as, like, drummer jokes and, like, other, or maybe accordion jokes, but, what's the definition of perfect pitch? Throwing the banjo into the dumpster without hitting the sides. How do you know if there's a banjo player outside your front door? They knock, but the knocking gets faster and faster, and they never know when to come in. What is the definition? What's the difference between... Wait. Oh, yeah. What's the difference between... Julian Bench is the only banjo song anyone that doesn't know... Yeah, well, that's true. What's the difference between... what's the difference between a banjo and onions? What's the difference between banjo and onions? When you cut up a banjo, no one cries? What is the definition of a minor second? Two banjos trying to play in unison. What... Like, there's just a lot of them, and they're all about how... how do you know if the stage is level? The drool comes out of both sides of the banjo player's mouth? Like, yeah, that's... You know, yeah. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh, yeah? I fronted this hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. Right? Ska band. Oh. No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Why did the singer sleep outside, couldn't find the key, and didn't know when to come in? Oh, Cher, that's a good one. I like it. What else? No, wait. It's that girl. Don't jump out. No. Wait. I need to go and see these. What's going on here? Now you have to tell... Okay, this guy's making me sad. I don't like him. I'll go jump off a cliff now. Bye, jump. No! Also, rewind that. It's that girl. No jumping off cliffs. The only person who saw that... Oh, no. Wex he was in a high school. I know. It doesn't count. I know. My internet just took a big poopy on my life. Did you miss it? Well, you missed all of the things. So, Tommy, we went and bought weed, but it turned out it was oregano. So that ruined our drug phase. But now we're hanging out in the apartment, and we're learning about his life as, like, in a band. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh, man, let's see if I still got it. Okay, come on, Rex. This is your moment. This is your moment to bring out your ska music self.
Oh.
I sit down at the piano. Go with a classic. Stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Waterfall. No. We're going to our ska roots. Ska roots. No, we didn't get the... Oh, Tommy. We did not get the weed from Mugger Dad. We got the weed from Damien's son, Lucien. Think about the drama that's there. Drama. I'm telling you. Also, we're going with our ska roots here. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Hey.
Wait. That was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The deep purple is always appreciated, nonetheless. Smoking ska roots. Alright, buddy, can you top that? Okay, rewind. Hey, I'm back from walking my dog, and in real life, my dream is to marry an incubus, aka Sam from Seduce. Oh, okay, I'm done. Not really. He's my boy. You know. It's That Girl. Did you know there's this TV show called It's That Girl? Whoop! That Girl. Diamonds, daisies. You know, you don't care. You don't care. I just, you know, I want to say that you all encourage me to say just super, super random things all the time. I just want you to know it, and I appreciate that. I think the pot would have been good with the Deep Purple, right?
Hey.
I shouldn't. Ah, come on.
Oh.
No, it's been a long time. Probably don't ask him again because of it probably involves death. We will drop it. We are going to drop that. Somebody says no twice, you say no. It's That Girl. Boom! You are Marlo Thomas. Okay, buddy. Sorry to put pressure on you.
Hey.
I mean, it's not a problem. It was good to get you, to watch you get back in touch with the music that flows through you. I learned to play that song when I was 15.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Hey.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and
Hey.
I think we'll be fine.
Oh.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside, and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door.
Huh.
I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. So, yes, Lucien is a psycho, but here's the thing, he's not even really a drug dealer because he sells oregano, which isn't even a drug, as far as I know. I mean, I do love oregano on pizza, but I don't think that counts as a drug, right? So you know, we have to ponder this one here. Tommy's like, thank goodness we're giving Matt another shot. Hey, Amanda. Dude, that is not how you end a date with Matt. I know. Apparently I'm a failure. And yes, I like... So here's the thing. I'm like, well, it wasn't even really drugs, it's oregano. And Tommy's like, so he's a liar too. And the answer is yes. Yes, he is. I like how Tommy's just like, Tommy Christmas, you were on it. You are whip smart. You're fast. Amanda swivels around in a chair to face me and slumps down. Mm-hmm. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing? So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
What?
Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No! I'm Dad! Amanda collapses on the floor. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. So, I just need to tell you that thing where you say that I'm hungry and then your dad says, hi, hungry, right? I will tell you, my dad did that all the time. All the time. That is just what it is. That's what it is. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster! Want some spaghetti? Dad jokes 2017 and they're still here. Rex is the best. This is fair. Oh, right? I know. I just feel like that joke, it just happens. There's also, Grinny is judging Rex Manning, but I think Grinny really loves Rex Manning just this much. Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. Can I see that? Holds it up. See? Oh. Okay, here's one I never got, and I will never do it to any other person. It happened to me one time. And I just never really got the joke. Like, I get the joke, but I don't get the joke. And it was this one. Are you ready? Hey, do you want to play a game of 52 card pickup? And then I said to my dad, sure. Then he took the deck of cards and he just threw them across the room. And then, of course, I had to pick them up. But, like, I just don't think that was funny. And yes, I was 12. But still, though, like, I just don't think 52 card pickup is a good one. Like, hey, hungry, I'm so-and-so. That one's funny. And do you want to see it? See? That one's also funny. But, like, 52 card pickup? That one's not funny. It's not funny. Yeah, I just don't think it was, like, that one's just not the funny one. Because then, like, yeah. Come on. 52 card pickup? Come on. That's all. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? Yeah, F you, 12-year-old trooper. You have to clean up mess. So hilarious. Right, Krellin? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even, like, that's not even... Right? Thank you. Everyone here in this chat understands why 52 card pickup is not even a good one. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. And it's dumb. It's not even clever, really. It's not even really clever. That happened to me, and my cousin thought I was going to do it and then laughed and left the room. Okay, now I just want you to know I'm going to sort of stage this in my mind. So right now, it's Dat Girl is being played by Marlo Thomas, and Marlo Thomas, like, Dad is going to say, you want to play 52 card pickup? And then throws the cards. And then it's Dat Girl, played by Marlo Thomas, goes. And then just walks out of the room. And there's a laugh track. And I think that would be hilarious. That's all. I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight. And it was amazing. But he didn't. Oh! Baron Tor! Burn! Yo! That's so good! That's so good! I've heard it's better if you play alone to have fun. Oh, so good.
Hey.
He played piano for you? Dude, but he didn't. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he kind of got weird about it. But he didn't even play the piano for me. This, I feel like, is a bug. Hey, I saw that flyer too. We should go. Ice Buddy. First off, butt checks are only interesting when Grinny Weasley's here to do butt touches. That's the only reason. Although, Grinny Weasley is here. So, play me a song, Piano Man. I feel like there was a bug in the writing there. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple of tunes there. Yeah, let me bring out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who's crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night, but he didn't play a song for me! Shenanigans! I'm calling shenanigans. Ooh, date complete. What'd we get? Lots of oregano.
Yeah, I'll give that record another spin. Why not?
Gang, it's another B. We got another B. I gotta tell you folks, like, look, seriously, we've been on 2 dates with Matt and they're both B's. And 2 dates with Damien and they were both S's. Clearly Rex Manning is meant to date Damien. How do I even feel about that? I don't even know. I know. Oh, Krellin! Oh! First off, I love the academic foxhole so much. Just no Matt chemistry. I know. I feel like Matt is our soulmate, but Damien is like our opposite. Yeah, I know. It's amazing, right? I suppose Matt, we just have to be good friends, maybe? I suppose. It's so weird. I totally get it. I just read The Darkest Joke and laughed so hard. God, I love being dark. It happens. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide, walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. Uh-oh. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water, and I should probably save. Just a little bit of a save, that's all. And I'm a little bit worried that we're going to be mugged. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie of a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I know, like all of a sudden we've just been like pulled in to the world of Mugger Dad. And also, Lush Mom. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary sitting alone and in the corner nursing a cocktail. Ooh, maybe you will give. And also now we have Lush Mary. Oh hey, they have the blinking. That's nice. That's good. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she just looks so sad. I don't know why you have the Black Parade in your head.
Hey, sailor.
She looks up and half-heartedly raises a glass at me before staring off into the middle distance. Oh man, that's so sad. You know what? Mugger Dad and Lush Mom, we're gonna say hi. We're gonna say hi. Because I feel like we should. It's kind of rude. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me.
Oh.
Hey, cowboy! Yes, it is. And like her sham of a marriage is probably like empty and soul destroying on the inside. Like this is so sad. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. I know, she looks really sad, and I just feel like, first off, we're not gonna flirt with Lush Mom, but like clearly she has a broken sham of a life, and I feel bad for her.
Hey.
Tears start welling up in her eyes. I know. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? She is the better half of the pastor dad. And we first met her when she was drunk and trying to hit on dudes in the bar. And then she's married to pastor dad. Like, it's just... She's drinking because she's afraid to ride the motorcycle. I just think it's like... This is just terrible. We will walk her home. We're gonna walk her home. We'll walk her home. Yeah. She should not be walking alone. I don't want to put her in a cab when she's super drunk. We're gonna walk her home. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away.
Hey.
I got it. She clearly does not got it. Yeah, see, here's the thing, Barontor. It could go badly. It really could, but I just don't think it's responsible just to leave her by herself. So it could go badly. We're just gonna have to try to... Let's just hope the game allows us to make choices and does not make choices for us. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, like, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets... Nah. You really want to let this poor said one walk home in the rain? Barontor's a monster. You know, the problem is, like, I don't know if I'd want her to be in a cab by herself. I mean, if I were going to call her a cab, I'd get in the cab with her, but, you know. Yeah, it ain't a thing. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. I just call her a cab. Call her a cab, but her name's Mary. But I'm bummed. Dad jokes. All week. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her. I fear that she might hit on me, or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you ever see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just... Sorry. You know what? I hope I don't get into a fist fight with Joseph, but whatever. I don't even, I don't want to know. None of this is my business. I just... Yeah. It's alright.
Hey.
Sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. I know, yeah, I'm worried about that too, Barontor. I'm worried that it's gonna get, creepy. But, you just... Yeah. It's not a good scene all around, right? It's not a good scene all around. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm just having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait. Creepy is fun. Can we just... Hold on. What's wrong?
Hey. Oh.
How about another drink? Old time's sake? Who has a big anchor? I know! Who has a big anchor in front of their house? All of this is bad. Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile.
Huh?
You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. No, nope, 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 nope.
Ah.
You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh. Creepy, right? I'm gonna just tell you, all of that is a lot of dysfunction.
Welcome. You've got dads.
A lot of dysfunction, my friends. Inappropriate. I just, that is a lot of, we're gonna save. That's just a lot of inappropriateness. I think, folks, we should do one last date. And I think, it's weird, right? She didn't touch her butt. I think we should go out on a date with Damien. I feel like that is what the world is telling us, is that we need to go out on a final date with Damien. This is what I'm thinking. Those are my thoughts. I'm just putting it out there. Even though Matt is clearly not our soulmate, it's just not there totally. Well, so we're going to talk to him about his kid selling drugs. Although apparently marijuana is legal in Maple Bay. Folks, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I just hope it doesn't kill us either. No, we're not dating Pastor Dad. We're not dating Pastor Dad or Mugger Dad. Because people in some kind of sham marriage that is a bunch of mess is not anything that I want to deal with. And people who are those two, Mugger Dad and Pastor Dad, or Children of the Corn Dad, Vladad. Both Children of the Corn Dad and Mugger Dad have got personal issues that I do not want to date. That is all. Just do not want to date those personal issues. We're gonna do it. That's it. Oh. Folks, I think we have to do it. I think we have to commit to our third date with Vladad. Vladad the Impaler. That's dirty. That was dirty. Sorry, folks, that was dirty. I didn't think it would be dirty, and then I said it, and then it was super dirty. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there. I think we're gonna do it, right? I mean, here we go. Vladad the Impaler. Actually, I think that Mugger Dad and Passer Dad should probably date each other. He will kill us in 5 seconds, and yes, the vampire. All right. And I mean, I really think that they need to do some self-work. I think that Mugger Dad and I think that Children of the Corn Dad need to do some self-work, and that is not the responsibility of a romantic partner to do that work with them. They need to do that on their own. All right. Okay. I'm sure we're gonna... Rex Manning is gonna get serious with Vladad the Impaler. That's what we're gonna do, I suppose. We just made a big choice, everyone. I just think that Mugger Dad and Passer Dad need to go and, like, they need to work through some stuff. And not with me. Boom. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. You have chosen wisely. That's all I'm saying, you know? He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dadbook. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with that goth dad again? Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting me into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys. I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda. I have become Damien's familiar. I'm compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Aww.
Turn into a bat. I don't think... What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay. I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. I'm keeping it in there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Oh. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cape, cloak. It's a cape. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak, although it's a cape, flutters behind him in the breeze. Also, it's totally a cape. Hey, do you know when our next job is, you know, the next person we need to take care of since we're in the same work? I know, I love Amanda. This is going to seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. That's his voice, right? Cause you know, he's Transylvanian, right? Come on. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? Oh, hey folks, let's get deep for a moment. Here is why Rex Manning is dating Damien. This is why. This is what this is about. Are you ready? Here's what it is. Rex Manning has had like issues with death ever since Alex died, and this is like a thing that is like going to be really, like, this will be a way to sort of come back into life through Damien. I got it. I got it. We need to fix things, you know. You mentioned the graveyard, that it helps you appreciate your life, or something?
Oh, no.
Ah, I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe that the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die, you are going to die, and life carries on without us. Well, doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. With the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Right? See? Here's our thing. Here's our analysis. Here's our psychoanalysis. Right? That this is going to be a way for Rex, who's never really... Who I think... Right? Because Rex was a ska punk in high school and was doing all this stuff, and then after Alex died, like, clearly he sort of shut down in certain ways, and created this really great relationship with Amanda, but basically shut himself off from living in certain kinds of ways, so much so that he became very awkward, socially awkward, couldn't make friends, couldn't talk to people, that, like, I think that he basically sort of stopped his life in certain ways, and then I think that this is going to be this way to move through back into life through our goth dad, Vladad the Impaler. Boom. Yeah. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives.
Oh.
The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there was set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of these formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. See, this is exactly what Rex needs to hear right now. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Oh. Wow. That's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint off of Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbour and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look at Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry. I have to take this. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucien again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Also, the phone kiss blocked us. Is everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency. Wrong voice, sorry. There's an emergency. Lucien? No, thankfully. But I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come. There isn't time to waste. What's going to happen? After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. What's going to happen? I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript I'm still unsure what kind of place this even is. Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound, like claws on tile. Oh, you gotta go! Good night, if I don't come back, bye everyone! Oh! Ciao, it's that girl, enjoy your evening, and also, It's that girl. Thank you for... I think maybe he's a vet. It was so good to see you again, It's that girl. I hope I'll see you either Saturday or next Thursday. I cautiously peeked down the hole. Right, it's clearly a vet's office because, like, they're pet carriers here. Clearly. And I find a stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. Dog blood transfusions with his son. That could be it, too. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the light shut off. I panic. Unsure of where I am or how I get out, I stumble through the darkness. My breathing gets heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Hey, sailor. What is she doing here? Mary? What are you doing here?
Come on.
You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. Lucian's collecting flea powder and selling his cocaine, because that is Lucian. He's a liar. A what? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Fight Club, right, Barator? Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering in an animal shelter.
Come on.
Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks, and the door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see... Damien? Nice! Nice! Hey. This doesn't mean she can't... She can totally volunteer. Hey, Damien. I know! I didn't see that coming either! What? Plot twist. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. What a twist, right? I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I am not as goth as you think. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. I wear tennis shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Well, that's cool. Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia?
Oh my god.
She's one of the pups. Break up with him immediately? No, it's fine. Gets it all the time. She somehow learned to open doors, and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning, I went to go sing. This morning, I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she'd already bolted. Should he have a realtor voice and a goth mode voice? Probably, but he's at the maybe. Look, if you can't help dogs while wearing makeup, then you're not the kind of guy I'm looking for. I have to stay with the pet, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course. Where could she be?
Ugh.
She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Is this a minigame? Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. Wait, what? You're a perfect little peach, Rex. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and then we can hit the road. Cloaks are totally perfect for working at the animal shelter, by the way, right? Who doesn't want a cloak in an animal shelter? That's all I'm saying. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Alright, we've got a map. Okay. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house. Alright, we have Coffee Dad, Nerd's house, Mary's sick pad, Smalls, Dames, other Nerd's house, Mario Batali, Kale. Okay. Then we have the coffee spoon, the softball field, the aquarium, the bayside, the ocean or whatever. She messed up the cardinal directions, that's fine. And then the dog. So it should be south of the coffee spoon. What if I screw up the minigame, Krellin? I'm super worried about this. I suppose if you happen to get a bull, it would be useful. Olé! So, here's what it is. We take what we get. I just hope that we won't mess it up. So, okay. At least you're not the other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Olé! Okay. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Oh, we have to choose where we're gonna go first. Okay, alright. So we don't know. Oh. If you skip the minigame, you have to break up with Damien and resign yourself to a B-side life with Matt. So we can go to the cul-de-sac, the coffee spoon, the softball field, or the aquarium. And we don't actually know where this dog hangs out. Should we go to the coffee spoon? I mean, oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Let Damien's love guide you. So, oh, actually, no, we can go to Bayside or the aquarium. Bayside? Oh, Bayside. By the bay. Got it. Gang, should we try the coffee spoon because it's near that little photograph and maybe that's the way to go? We'll try it. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. Oh. Ooh. We will have to go also to Bayside. It was a really great year for Bark, Bark, Bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Rex? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it'll be easy, but I don't think abandoning all hope is good, so I think we have to stay positive. My dad once told me, Rex, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged, but I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. Ew. It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity, but on that day I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. I think Abandon All Hope would have probably done it, but I think, like, young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits beside the counter, reading a book. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say that I have. You looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it.
Hey.
Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. I feel like it's probably just his accent. I mean, he is looking like a volleyball star. I think that this is his natural accent. I think he's from Transylvania. So I think he still has it. We head back to the car. We're gonna go to Bayside because that was the choice that we talked about from that Krellin, Bayside. We arrive back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh? Well, right now, Grinny, a dog has gone missing, and Gothdad, or Vladad the Impaler, who volunteers at the animal shelter and is also a IT systems analyst for a realty company, we need to find the puppy. And we went to one place already, and we need to find the monster doggo. This is our second place we're trying to find? I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So what do you think? Any sign of the pooch? None yet. Although, who knows if she made it onto any of these ships? The Duchess would do that. I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass. This dog seems to be super intense. Very smart. Like, that's not like dog smart, that's like... Pops? Damien and I tend to see my daughter. Oh my god, Goth, that's a big fucking nerd and I love him almost as much as I love Rad Bad Nerd Dad! All the nerds. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry. What are you doing? Yes! I'm heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV. I love Amanda. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here? Oh, you bet! I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There's a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I would definitely remember that. I gotta run though. This burrito is about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down into the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand. I know, Krellin. I love her too. I do? Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Manning. I know, she's so great. Alright, so it wasn't... We went to Bayside, we went to the Coffee Spoon. We can look at cul-de-sac, softball field, or the aquarium. What do you think? What do you think? I say no dice. Love it. We could... Do you think we should try the softball field? Because maybe big dogs like to hang out in the softball field? Do you think that would be a good choice? It's also, I mean... Yes? Yes? I don't know, gang. Baseball field. We'll do it. Softball field. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over. Right? Playing like puppies playing dogs with the catch with the kiddos. Oh, Krim's candy romantic, so that's right. He jogs over a softball bat slung over his shoulder. Hey bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to have seen a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter, and we are trying to locate her. Mastiff, Duchess, boats, aquarium. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something? Most food option for doggo would be, maybe the dog eats animals at aquariums. Girls. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucien's dad. We have names. Girls. Have you seen... Oh, they should totally be Valley Girls. New voice choices for them. There we go. Like, have you seen any dogs around? Like, there was, like, a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago, though. Like, I don't think she had, like, an owner, but, like, really wanted to play. Yeah, like, we tried to play fetch with her, but, like, she just took the softball and ran. And, like, I think she ate it, actually. She was, like, a lot of dog. Oh. Here, take another softball. Like, it might come in handy later. Oh. Many thanks, Craig. That was a tip. So the dog was at the softball field. So we've got cul-de-sac and aquarium, and it was mentioned that aquariums are romantic. So we're going there. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You see anything? No dog here. Not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Damien, I want to believe you so badly. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we're to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. So I wonder if it's always the last place you look, or if we'd gone to the cul-de-sac right away, we would have found the dog. I don't know. We have to do something to lighten the mood a little bit. What kind of dog does a vampire have? Knock, knock. How many goths does it take to screw in a light bulb? Gang. 1 or 3? 1 or 3? Yeah, kind of dog? Kind of dog? That could be good. Right, and it's a dog? Yeah, kind of dog. I imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of companionship. It would be too tempting to... A bloodhound. I was going to say bloodhound, Damien. Oh, I know they're all bad choices, right? Oh, yes. Aha. Oh, he didn't like it. He didn't like the bloodhound. Jeez. I keep reading Damien directions from the map as we drive around town. He didn't like our bloodhound. We've got to go to the cul-de-sac. This is our last space. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. Looks like Brian's doing some yard work. No eggplants. I know. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? I know he didn't like our dad joke. Aside from your underwatered lawn? Here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously.
Oh no.
Rex, please.
Huh.
You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you?
Okay.
Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to re-till the soil. That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Okay, this is crazy. So we've been around the world. Steps on the grass. Okay, so we've been everywhere. Gets the hose. So we've been to all the places and we've missed the dog. So... do we go back to the coffee spoon? Because it hasn't been there yet. So let's try the coffee spoon. Basically, it's going to be coffee spoon or Bayside. Let's try coffee spoon. We head back inside the coffee spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for.
What?
You did? A brown mastiff. Size of a house? Yeah. I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer, though. Did you see which direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second.
Hey.
Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through three pans of old banana bread Kennedys. Want to take some of the road just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. This banana bread Kennedy's is going to be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. right. I meant it's going to be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucien is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I'm grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time. Verily. Alright, so, east from... I think we go back to the cul-de-sac. Because if it's heading east from the coffee spoon, I think we can get it. I think we can get it! Dog! We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal, except... Uh-oh. Hugo's front door's wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Hey! We found the dog. We're so great. There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room like she owns the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. That is a really big dog. Woof! Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet.
Huh.
Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again, and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl.
Huh.
She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. I know, monster doggo. We're gonna give her the banana bread Kennedys. I know, it is insane. I'm like, shall we go with the banana bread Kennedys? I feel like she loved it. Ooh, hey, we get all of the, we just got a bunch of eggplants. I reach in my pocket and pull out the slice of banana bread Kennedys Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs in the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Eggplants equals love stuff. All of the love stuff. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move.
Huh.
Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Oh. Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Okay. Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor pizza rolls are those? I feel like one is not the way to go. Encouraging kids to hold secrets from their parents is never good. It's either 2 or 3. What do y'all think? I mean, I could see both. What flavor? Distract him. I think it's good. Pepperoni blast. Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Daniel's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Oh. Ah! Uh-oh. Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. I know. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, whew. The voice was like, oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words.
Sweet Manchego.
What? Why are you guys? Whose dog is this? Cheese it. It's a long story, but involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Woof. Hugo, may I present you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? Woof. We're friends. The Duchess licks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her?
I don't know.
Oh, that sound editing is not good. Not that, like, there's a... The voice acting is fine, but that sound is actually not, that's not right. Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
Sweet Manchego.
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Hugo sighs.
Oh.
We have been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull out a pin out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household.
Oh.
Well, alright, it's a deal. Dad bombed. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Oh.
I know! He called me Dad! Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. So many people, I've got to get my voices right. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she will love you two forever. Oh, thank you. Aw, what a bonding moment. And, long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged with breaking and entering. So, all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Rex, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. That sounds dirty. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Also still sounds dirty. I know, so much happened, right? Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. Oh, and one last thing.
Hey.
Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Ooh. Oh yeah. We've been talked about.
Ugh.
Damien's my special boy, and I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him.
Whoa.
Mary. You can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing. Sweater, I know, I'm worried about these puppies. I'm worried about Mary. She's got some double entendre going on there. I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? There is something about Mary. Levi. He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care. And that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. I know it's a handsome little nerd. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together? Mary's only joy in life is double entendre, and that is true. That is true. It would never be boring if it was with you. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face on my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the coloured contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. Oh, that's right. Mary's only joy in life is double entendre and Chardonnay. And and also, I don't know what's up with, like, also, Barantor. Hold on. I'm sorry. I just feel like that is just a new thing we've learned, and I need to write this down. It's a duo, because that's really good. Mary's only joy in life is double entendre, Krellin, and Chardonnay, Barantor. That's a new learned, because that's too good. I can't handle it. It's too good. May I kiss you? Oh! Of course! Do we say of course? Does a bat have wings, or thou art welcome? Maybe. Thou art welcome. Maybe, of course. Which one? Give it to me. Chat, give it to me. Which one? Which one do we say? Tears don't make burritos taste sad. Just soggy. Ooh. We have 2 bats and an of course. Oh, yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right. Levi, I like it. I think you're right. I'd love that. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes! Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Finger guns. Hi, Amanda. So... are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I know, she's the best. I make my way to my room and fall into bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. I think this might be the end of it, folks. Hey, we got all sorts of points there. We got a lot of werewolf points and bat points.
That was just bricky. Bricky as in the Victorian term for good.
So it was an A, not an S, because I think of one thing, but an A's really good. Dracula Disguise, band name. Like it? I wonder if this is it. If we will finish the game today. I think we should just see if this is it. I think we should see. Whew. I think if everything finally set up, Amanda should be here any minute now. I think it might be the end. I think that's a car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Rex. Be cool. Amanda walks to the door with a suspicious look on her face. Yeah, I know A is better than B for Bad Matt. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Something fishy. What? No, you asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. What do you think? I feel like Sorry, Sweetie, It's the Feds is the kind of relationship they have with each other. That seems to me like their vibe. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government.
Ugh.
Well, if they think they're going to take me alive, they got another thing coming. Feds! I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yeah.
No way! I think you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something?
Huh.
Totally. I know. I follow Amanda to the back door. Oh! All the dads are here. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here! Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. I do remember when the TLC was the Learning Channel and then it became something else. And Dad Bush is like Ambush, but with dads. Because Krillin makes new words and it's really good. All the dads!
Yeah.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. This is so sweet. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Rex, my dude! Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My butt, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Oh, there are certainly different types of mac. You could have, like, shell pasta, you could have spirals, all the different kinds of mac you could have. I like shell pasta. Each one of them a different quality, each one of them fine quality, screen painted, with the logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Bacon Vale! But Grinny, you are a mom. Your mom. Actually, Dad Bush is something different. Oh, Tommy Christmas. Fair. My fault. Well, because remember, Grinny, you are everything, which makes you also our mom. That's how it goes. Right, but there are different kinds of mac is short. Right, but there are different kinds of macaroni, right? But there are different kinds of macaroni. Like, I don't think a macaroni... Oh, no, you're right. Pasta is the generic. Macaroni is a specific type. Yeah, no, all of you are right. All of you are right. Purchasable at most respectable retailers. Great Aunt Grinny. Also our mom and our great aunt. Also a clone of Satan. Also everything. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it! I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. No, you're right. You're right. It is correct. Yes. We have real fluffy Samoyed right now. His name's Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Also Mike.
Huh.
Mrs. Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please, tell me about the Afghan with the 3 legs again. Sure, Quadro we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We could always use extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog... Why are you encouraging thievery? I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment.
Hey.
Hey, Sailor, your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached to the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me. I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. You do not want 3 cats living in your dorm. I decide to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. I think, gang, this is the end of the game. This is end game right here. This is our boss battle, clearly. Oh, just note it. We're going to end this game tonight. I can see it. The Duchess gives my face a few broad lips and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. Yeah, like that's not good. I'm gonna remember these peoples. Artie Snack is playing XCOM too. I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Boss battle date! Cool? We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. It's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. I mean, 4 cats, 1 for each corner? It's no good. Anytime. Rex! Brian, you made it. Ha! I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Huh. Hey, bro. Bro? This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. Huh. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Bro!
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Like, let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Brian and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Like, hello. Like, hiya. Like, thank you for all that ice cream cake. Sick games with this baby born, Pierre. It's feng shui! Cats are the feng shui. And also, the baby Bjorn gives you all the sick burns. It's like so good for your abs. Wait, girls, like, how much of that did you eat? Like, Briar ate 4 pieces. Like, ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin on me because, like, we look alike. Like, I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. Yeah, Craig has got, like, 1 billion kids. Or, like, 4 or 5 or 6. Craig did a lot of kids. Like, a lot of kids. I'll, let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Bro.
Totally. Like, tell Amanda congrats for us. Huh. Looks like you've settled in the neighborhood quite nicely, says our Joseph. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Joseph, you need to, like, work through your stuff. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Joseph needs to work through his stuff. Well, see you later. I'm not dealing with your stuff. You need to deal with your own stuff. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Rex. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad you turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. And Joseph was never contacted again. It's like, well, Grinny Weasley loved the bad dad, rad, mugger dad. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me! Well, you're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah! I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Yes.
And I'll have you know that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so... She'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Grinny, this is for you. Hey. Awkward. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. You have no power over here, Gandalf, Hugo Crow. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Hey.
Did you see how super awkward that was with Rad Dad, Bad Mugger Dad? Like, that was soups awkward. Totes awkward. Like, I don't, Grinny, he is your boyfriend. That is your boyfriend. That is not my boyfriend. That is your boyfriend. Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves her college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her. I know, right? That was so awkward. That was, like, super, super awkward. Oh, my God. That scene with Rad Bad Mad Mugger Dad was super awkward. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Have you gotten that oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it. Hey, Amanda's dad. I turned to spot Lucien walking up to me. If you dated Rad Bag Mugger Dad, you would have learned that he doesn't like small talk. That's fine. He also... I'm not going to say anything about him. Yes, Lucien? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I knew we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. He must be European. And as such, that scene wasn't actually awkward as all. That was pretty awkward. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot. And it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucien. That means a lot to me. There's gonna be a fight. There's gonna be a fight. Sure. Don't fight all of us. Although, you are Grinny Weasley, who is everything. It's all in you, so I think they could probably take all of us on. This is the Oregano Kid. This is the Oregano Kid. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. Also, I'm sorry about the oregano thing. Thanks for coming by, Lucien. See you around, Rex. Oh, it got a name. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. That's it, Satan throws holy water. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you.
Ah.
For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you're my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this. And I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Rex, if you cry again... You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time!
Huh.
Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one photo together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid.
He.
Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Ugh.
Ugh. I'm gonna break so much stuff! Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard, where Damien is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
Ah.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops! Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party. This is like, I'm seeing all the, like, oh... Did you know that in the Victorian era, they would call benches city boys? What? Really?
Ah.
I'm kidding, Rex. But what if? Apparently she's friends with the Emmas again, and we have a cherry blossom tree. Which is why I like Power Violence Cherry Blossom. They must have made up, like, while we were running around. It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Rex, and I think was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form. My information technology form. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself, regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Oh, the Emmas are totally jerks. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I think it turned into a Japanese anime, like, some time ago, Jer. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. But then there would be Japan. Ugh. Yeah, if this really were Japanese, like, it would be they'd all be wearing uniforms, they'd all be in high school, and it would be a super different about minute 3 Krellin knows. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Rex. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I'm shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb.
Oh.
You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I can make an exception for you. Are we gonna get a CG? Are we gonna get it? Oh! Gang, that's it. We finished it. Aww. Daddy. Let's go over here. Aww. Over here. Hey everybody! That was the end of Dream Daddy, which I really liked. That was such a sweet ending, right? Just full of lots of feels and dream. That was so sweet. And you know, really, it's about your relationship with Amanda. That was amazing. Everybody, that was great. So, thank you so much for going through Dream Daddy with me. I'm so excited. I think next week we're gonna play Seduce Me because it's that girl really wants me to. So we will. Oh, we might play Simple Airplanes first, and then Seduce Me, and then we've got other things going on. But that was great. That was really good. I like how it seems to be about finding oneself, sort of coming to know oneself, acceptance, self-acceptance. It's really good. That was great. And, of course, I'm probably going to, in my copious amounts of free time, play some of the other, like, do a new run-through where I play some of the other routes and find out some of the things that I didn't do this time. But that's okay. You can't do it all in one go. So, like, I'll make a different dad and, you know. Yeah. Oh, is it really? But isn't... Oh. Well then, if Hot to Full Boyfriend is free, I will have to get it. Clearly. Because that's a game about dating pigeons. And who does not want to date pigeons? I feel like everyone wants to date pigeons. Oh, hey. Wait, come here. Wait, come here. Look at this. We get a photo. We just got a photo of Lucien. Because as we were talking, the credits were rolling, and there was nothing interesting to see, but then we just got we got a photo of Lucien. Nice. Whatever, it is always... Krellin wants to date pigeons. Because who doesn't like dating pigeons? I mean, that's totally normal. Everyone dates pigeons. I don't think it's totally normal to date pigeons, everyone. It's all the rage. Like, oh yeah, like everybody wants to date pigeons. I think also it gets kind of weird, that game, which, you know, I'm excited about things that get weird. Like, I'm never... Thank you, Damien. Pardon me, Krellin. I probably said Lucien, but I meant Damien. In my head, it was Damien, and then in between here and out there, it just went. It is 3:30, and you need to go to bed, Ice Bunny. This is, Dream Daddy, right in the feel box. So good. Oh, so good. Thanks for being here with me. I think sometimes people play games in like a snarky way, but we were just in it, and I appreciate that. That was really good. We're done, folks. So, Saturday, we are going to do more, Dragon Age Inquisition on our way there. And, next Thursday, we may do Simple Planes because I have a giveaway for that, and then maybe after that, Seduce Me. We'll find out when we get there. So I want to thank you all. Oh, I should say, I'm Trooper SJP, right? This is the Academic Foxhole. We have just spent some great time together playing Dream Daddy. I hope I had the right title on the stream. Actually, I don't even know. Did I? What if I didn't? Oh no, I did. No, we're good. We are all great. Oh, nice. I'm glad you hang out with us, Ice Bunny. I have a Discord. If you're not on it, you should go there. I have a YouTube where I archive all of the shows, so if you want to see old ones, so you can go there too and subscribe or not, whatever you want to do. That is fine. The magic of laptop. What else do I have? That's all you need to know right now. That's it. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna have some dinner, and I'm gonna go and be feelings. And oh wait, anybody who wants to, you are super welcome to go to Video Game Musings on our Discord and like ponder your thoughts, right? Like say what your thoughts are about this video game as you sort of think about it. If I had the wrong title, everyone find out how you're not cool. Here's the thing. I am so not cool that I am now cool. I just don't think it works that way. I will eat and be merry, Barantor. Barantor, I'm excited for your stream. Oh, Barantor, before you go, Barantor hosts a talk show on Saturday nights. Saturday nights? What is your topic for this week, Barantor? I want everyone to know what it is, because I want to just sort of share it. Share the love. What is it? Reverso cool. I've got Reverso cool going on. So, but if you know your topic, you should say, because I want to know. I think who we can do. I'm seeing if there's anybody interesting that we could raid. I think there is I'm seeing who's streaming the Dream Daddy. Saturday night, Jeff is picking up. Oh. Well, as soon as we know, we'll just know. How about I think we should do a raid. And I think we should raid Accidental Legend, because they're playing Dream Daddy and there are 2 people playing at once, and that seems kind of exciting to me. So here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to just pop over and say hi to everybody, Accidental Legend, for the Dream Dads. And, our raid command is ceci n'est pas un raid, or, this is not a raid, using pipes if you are a subscriber, or other things if you are not. So let's just give a hi. Let's say hey to Accidental Legend and sort of be good neighbors, as it were. So I want to thank you all. I'm going to type this out, though. Accidental Legend. I want to thank you all for being here. I will see you on Saturday, and I will see you on the internet. Thank you so much. And thank you for being emotionally vulnerable with me as we played through Dream Daddy. We'll do something exciting next week, and I'll see you on Saturday, everyone. So good night, everyone. We're going to do a host of Accidental Legend, and let's say hey to them. Bye, everybody. Wait, and wait. Okay, and bye, everybody.